CQ calling the XCTX. This is 10 Alpha Delta 113. 10 Alpha Delta 113, Northern Mexico calling. I'm a standby 27600. 27. CQ calling the XCTX. This is 10 Alpha Delta 113, Northern Mexico calling.
10 Alpha Delta 113, 10 Alpha Delta 113, 2 UDX 483 QRZ.
Yeah, 483, good afternoon there. This is 10 Alpha Delta 113. I'm up here in the northeast of Mexico, back to you.
Roger, roger. I'm about 30 miles off of the east coast of South Carolina, about just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. QSL.
Roger, roger. Charleston, North Carolina. Yeah, you're sounding great, man. You're coming in forward 9 plus. Coming in 57, 9 plus on my meter. Very strong signal for sure. I got an old radio. My radio is at the SA20S Campbell, and then I for Mangagi. Microphone is a Mike Charlie 50, and I'm beaming to the north, to the northeast. I'm beaming, and the power output is about 95 to 100 whiskeys on this thing. You sounding great, 483. You sounding great down here in Mexico. I'm about 155 miles south of the Mexico-Texas border, and about 50 miles west of the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. Just to the northeast corner of the country, but yeah.
Roger, roger. Operator on this end is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I'm running a Alpha Tango Quad 5 Plus by Anytone. I'm introducing my audio through a Delta M2 microphone, and I'm running about 150 whiskey via an antique Texas Star MC250. It was their first attempt at a 2-pill, is my understanding. You mentioned you were about 150 miles south of the U.S. border. I spoke with a gentleman one time on FM with about the same coordinates in description. You wouldn't by chance be a pastor?
Roger, could be me. Could be me. I used to be there in the 26805 FM. Most of the time in the afternoon, I make contact with the gentleman there into the FM. And I'm using that sideband for time to time also. Yeah, the name here Luis. The person named here Luis, Lima United India Sierra, and City of Victoria, Mexico. Could be me, back to you.
Roger, roger. Well, that's just wonderful, Luis. Yeah, I caught you on FM, been roughly about a year ago, and you had to get off to go do your service for the day, QSL? Roger,
yeah. I got Sunday morning, and Sunday morning I got a service, and sometimes it's a little hard to make contact in the morning, you know. Have to be early or in the afternoon, like this time, because we used to have a service in the morning there, buddy. Anyway, yeah, brother. Yeah, that's it. That's what we do on this end, on this part of country, this part of Mexico. It's the city of Victoria. Up here in the mountains, it's a small city, but it's the capital city of the state of Tamaulipas, Mexico. And we try to enjoy, make some fun on the radio back there.
Roger, Luis. That's wonderful. You know, to make the contact again. That's just beautiful. I'm loving it. But yeah, that's great. Where was I going with this? I do have a YouTube channel, by the way. It's same as my call sign, UDX-483. And as long as you're okay with it, I'd like to put our audio out there. And if you get the chance to go out and take a look at it, that would be awesome, QSL.
Yeah, Roger on that, Steve. Roger on that. Yeah, and I don't know. Let me put my camera. I want to turn on my camera, my telephone to make a little video of the contact. To be honest, I didn't remember the last contact we make a year ago, because it's a lot of stations with a lot of numbers, you know, in FM, and sometimes we forget the situation. But I'm very glad, I'm very happy to know you remember perfectly the contact and all the details about my situation there, my friend Steve. 483 North Carolina, 113 Victoria, Mexico.
Roger, Roger. By the way, I've got you 5 and 9, 5 and 9, 59. And yeah, like the only reason it really stood out to me was I've gotten very few contacts out of Mexico. And when you hit the 150 miles south of the border, you know, that keyed my memory back to it. And but anyway, yeah, it's great to make the contact, and I understand the whole cell phone and all that stuff. I definitely understand it. But if you don't mind, I would like to put our QSO out there for others to see. But if you would rather me not, of course I won't. But if you'll give me your blessings, I'll put it out there. Obviously, no obligation for you to go look at it, but I think others will enjoy it. QSL?
Yeah, Roger on that, Steve. Roger on that. Okay, no problem. I send you all the best wishes and best regards. Blessings upon you and your family. Be happy for the rest of the weekend and for the rest of our week. We have to go tomorrow to work, but anyway, I work for the Mexican penitentiary system as a parole officer, and that's my regular job in the middle of the week. But Saturday and Sunday, I got to work for the Lord, you know, for a little Christian mission around here. So anyway, thank you very much, Steve. Send you 73 to you and yours. And thank you for the comeback and for the contact. 483 in North Carolina. 113 Victoria, Mexico. Back to you again.
Roger, Luis. Well, we appreciate everything you do for the Lord and the country itself. You know, it takes a lot to do what you do, and I hope your people look at it as well. It has definitely been a pleasure on my end. Great to make that second contact, especially going from FM to sideband. It's two of my favorite modes, and again, the pleasure was all mine. Just for the record, I'm in South Carolina, UDX 483, South Carolina. We'll send it back to you, Luis. I hope DX treats you well, and I hope your work week as well as also. I'll be doing the same thing, not in the correctional end of it, but yes, I have to work too. Luis, pleasure was all mine. 7351 UDX 483 South Carolina. We're standing by.
Action that, Steve. Action that, yeah. It's a great job. It's a great labor, you know, to working on the weekends. I get more tired than all week long anyway. So 73 still, and have a nice and beautiful beginning of the week. And I know we're gonna make more contacts. I used to be there 26805 FM in the afternoon, and then in the morning I used to be into sideman for the DX across the big power, across the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific Ocean anyway. So Steve, blessings upon you and yours, my dear friend, and thank you very much for the contact. 483 in Carolina, North Carolina. This is 113 Mexico. Adios for now, my friend.
Adios, Luis.